Yo, what's up, y'all? This Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. You know, contemplating the between select and non-select. And man, and anybody who's followed me a while, that shit just it's like some of contemplation, something that you just ponder and stuff. Cause one of my main things with my books is helping men actually bridge that gap. And honestly, even though I've had some success stories, not as many as I had hoped. Not as many as I hoped. Indeed, a lot of the guys who I've helped, they were just kind of latent select, like latent good bars, or guys like, really working hard and stuff. They were latent, like just a little thing here and there, and they were good to go. But that's like a separate group. I was thinking about like some of the greater differences, like guys who are solidly non-select and those who are solidly select. And it's really not even a physical thing. Some people think it's all about looks and everything, and that plays a part. But you got some non-select guys who women will say, oh yeah, he's cute, he's handsome. But they don't have that extra X factor, that killer instinct. Or really just an overall X factor. The killer instinct is just one thing, Just that X factor, it's an extra thing. I talked about that in my book, Sexual Chemistry. Because I said Mr. Goodbar, Dexter Goodbar, was in a room with, the masked man, the gamesman, and a nice guy, and they all look similar. But the woman zeroed in on Mr. Goodbar. And it is a difference. And in fact, I can always get an idea which man is truly in that category. There's a little trick to it. I even tell you the trick because nobody can fake it. Because anybody can comment and say, yeah, these women doing this or that. And I just say, I take them with a grain of salt. I ain't gonna lie. Even if they cool. All I had to do is put them in a room full of women. And then you see everything. I even said that one time, like all the so-called dating coaches and guys acting like something. If somebody with some money or some resources put together something and say, well, let's put them all in a room, you'll see what's up right there. But I know nobody can fake that. But you know what? I was just thinking about some of the deeper stuff. Now, one thing, when I'm talking with somebody, I'll know for sure when I'm talking with somebody. And even that's like, I gotta kind of be at the minimum, hear them speak. I gotta hear them speak, and best if I'm in their presence. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing I found, and this ain't just some just casual thing. Remember, Professor Rom's come out. Remember, I've done some player questionnaires and stuff. Actually participated in, I assisted with a nationwide survey by this attorney way back in the day. But constantly, and just looking at different things. And it's just a different mindset. More so than anything else, like different worlds. Even how people talk, Even how people talk. Because you got, men in particular talk. Like, there's a big difference in how men will talk about women and truly select men will talk about women. Like, the non-select ones, there's always going to be something. It's always going to be something. Indeed, I get some comments here and there from some people. They actually want me to go in on the women more. The few times I might, do something, going in on the women, calling out something. They want me to do it more and more. Get on them. And I'm like, yeah, for what? Because from a personal perspective, I don't even feel that. I mean, like I said, I've said before, I've never seriously got played. Now, some minor shit, just very minor, but never like some women emptying my bank account and everything. And also, I interacted with women. Now, some people refuse to believe it if I say it because, well, first of all, you're not a woman. But I'm not big on approaching women. Even when I was younger, see, and you can't look at me now, I'm 57 and kind of chill. I mean, shit. Even then, I still get approached by a lot of women who are like older and stuff. They always like, hey, how you doing? All that shit. Do that indirect stuff. Hey, you like these avocados right here? I mean, it is what it is. But that's just a select thing because women, well, see, here's the thing. This is how you know you really select. Are you truly turning on the women? Are you truly turning them on? Like some troll got in the comments and was talking some stuff, and I already knew it was a troll. Talking about, oh, they had sex appeal, but women play hard to get. No, if you turn on a woman sexually, she tingling. Oh, she make it so easy it's scary. It's like it's no challenge, especially any truly select man can understand it. Ain't no challenge. You be like, well, damn, make it a little bit hard. Shit. They make it easy as hell. They look. Here's a bottom line. You're a truly select man. The woman gonna hand you. There's gonna be some woman, even attractive woman, that hands you the twat. And that's another thing too. That's another thing. Cause let's be real. Let's be real. Dudes out here ain't chasing those fem cells. What are those fem cells? Now that's something I checked out. Like female incels. I saw something. Saw something that talked about it. I said, oh, okay. And it's like they getting organized. Of course, the logical thing is how come the incels and femcells don't come together? Yeah. One wants Stacy, one wants Chad. I mean, but let's just be real out here overall. We talking select, non-select. And a little secret to it is it's really based on, strongly based on not just so much all women, but who attractive women go for, who they going for, what type of guys they going for, and everything. And see, there's a tendency for the other women to follow them. Starting back in high school when, you know, the top of the pyramid women are like the cheerleaders and the divas. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And the whole select, non-select thing really comes down to that. Because let's be real. Even when I talked about the frustrated man, those guys who got everything, there was a commenter who said something interesting. A comment, I forgot the name. If you hear this, brother, just shout yourself out. But they said the real issue is with the guys, ain't so much they can't get women, they just can't get the attractive women. And I actually said that too, to be honest. I actually said that. I think I said it in the video, but I definitely said it in my book of Players' Eyes. But getting back just to the whole all attractive woman thing, it's just a different vibe, because you'll see the non-select guys, they're like, well, we doing all this stuff, how come we ain't getting the attractive ones? You know? Meanwhile, the select guys are like, damn, man, yeah, she fine, but she ain't all that in bed. Shit, say, baby, take your time. Something, you know? Shit. God damn. You like looking down at her and shit. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, you got these guys, they not even pressed about the women and shit, you know? They not even pressed about the women, and then the women throw it at them. And actually on my Patreon Saturday, I'm gonna just a little, and I've said it clues 1,000 times, how to get dimes comfortable with you. Said it 1,000 times. But that's one thing, select men, shoot, they the ones who are going to get those women. Seriously. Truly select men. Because, you know, those attractive women, the 8 to 10s, and let's just say them in a group because 10s are rare. The type of guys who those women will go after. And if a guy says, nah, that don't happen, no, it don't happen, okay, you're telling me you're non-select. Even if you think you handsome or whatever. If it's like, if you haven't had more, like, I'm gonna put the number, I'm gonna put just a random number. No, I'm just gonna say multiple women in that, yeah. Let me go over here. If you got multiple women who will be in that 8 to 10 range showing you some attention, you select. Now I know some guys, now here's the thing, I know some guys say, oh, that don't happen, that don't happen. Okay, you're just telling me you're non-select. There's a lot of verbal clues. If you had experienced it, you're non-select. It's just that simple. It's just that fucking simple. If you can't say you experienced it, you non-select. Shit. It's just that simple. And stuff. And in fact, that's a problem too. A lot of non-select guys, they on the outside looking in, and really at the end of the day, the best they can do is speak from their own personal experience. The best they can do is speak from their personal experience. Second best is if they actually had genuine conversations with other guys. And of course, if you get a bunch of non-select guys together, they think this is the norm. But then if you get a bunch of select men together, oh, that's totally different. Shit, they be like telling all the stories and everything. If they get comfortable, start telling all the stories and stuff. Say, yeah, she came over in a trench coat, no panties on. Yeah, went out on a date and stuff. Got back to her place. Yeah, she walked in her bathroom, came out with nothing but a nightie on and a towel. She's about to go to work. I mean, seriously, look, it's just a different way. And I always think about that, because I'm going to tell you what, though, it's hard. If you're a man, you got that perspective, like the 90 has thrown itself at you, has handed itself to you. It's hard to explain that to other guys, you know? I remember I was talking with this dude, now this back in the 90s, right? He had spent $400 on a date with this woman, didn't get shit. And I'm like, dude, at the time, I said a woman would be good if I took her to if I like took on a movie day to a dollar theater, then took her to McDonald's and supersized it. Man, I just didn't have a concept of it like that. Now, I'd taken some women now, but then that was like the late 80s, man. After that, didn't really have money to do it. One, I really didn't have money. I had just enough money just to keep my bills paid and keep the creditors off me, like, from being terribly on me. Shit, had women paying for the motel and shit. 2 weeks straight. Other stuff, paying for stuff, will just have me come over their place. I was like, I ain't to spend shit. But a select man understands that. Non-select man don't get it. And that see, you know what? And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing in the conversations, because at the end of the day, people can only go with what they experienced. Seriously. Like, if I can magically give like a non-select man just a day, 24 hours in the shadow world, or 24 hours where he has that dime, that nine, or whatever, that very attractive woman, just be totally into him, just come on to him, be friendly and stuff, ask for his number, call him, be sending long text, you know, and stuff. You can't even get off the phone and shit, and then just have that great sex. Oh my goodness, that would do something. Seriously, and that paid like legitimate, you know, because that's the biggest single thing. And I'm gonna be real too. It's hard to it's hard for dudes to conceptualize it, because it hasn't happened to them. And especially as they get older, they say, "Oh, this never happened. It's over." And it's hard to argue, because it might not, unless they do some serious work to at least get to that point. Now, you got guys saying now, even if, and you know what, if you ain't an alpha showpiece, that's okay. That's like 99% of the male population, or, you know, that super handsome man or something. But a man can actually develop that, is giving the tips and stuff. You can at least get to a point. I tell you what, you can build up to a point where to get to, if we're going to talk about just attractive women, you can at least get to that point and stuff. Now, you're going to do some work to get to that point, but it's possible. Anybody say it's impossible, that's because they haven't done the work. Shit. It's possible. Now, are they going to get all the top ones? Probably not. I'm just be real with you. And it'd be real with you. They could probably, I'd say, if we use the number system, a guy could probably build up to a 7. He could build up to a 7, right? Now, is she that drop dead gorgeous woman? You got to do a lot more work. But I say the average guy could build up to about a strong 6, weak 7. The average guy. Because remember what I said before, women prefer to be the attractive one. So you could get a woman in the upper range. But maybe the top ones, yeah, you gotta do a little bit extra. Just it is what it is. But at the same time, there's fewer of them, and some dudes just cool with it anyway, if they smart. If they smart, and you can actually get you a good woman, because that's still above average. Still above average. But even then, a lot of guys don't want to do the work. Shit, that's what this shirt say. Well, see, can you wait now? Hold on. Do the work. Do the work. Yeah, but until then, and I'm gonna be real. Part of the issue is only very few want to do the work. Everybody wants people to like them as is, but going through life, man, it's evolution anyway. Shit, you should be improving yourself just for life. Just for life. And let's be real. Stop capping. Say, well, I don't need women if they don't want me. Please, you capping. You capping. If you heterosexual, you want a woman. Ain't no shame in it. We built that way. You built that way. If your biology working, you want a woman. So hey, just look. But you gotta do the work. But like I said, part of the frustration, a lot of guys don't, or they think, or I was talking about yesterday, they think they can compete with those top guys. No, you either join them or you lose. It's just that simple. You're not gonna beat them. I still want, seriously, you ain't gonna beat them. I mean, because, and at the very least, you gotta fix yourself up physically. You gotta fix yourself up physically at the least, at the minimum, and that's just to get them over there. Because women, their sex drives are more open, probably. Well, at least in Western culture. Well, really, the first time in Western culture, if you really think about it, in Western culture. You got some African cultures, they were kind of sexually free. But Western culture, shit. Yeah, but yeah, they the women, shit, they want it. And in fact, the select non-select thing is really, and I've said it before, it's just a sexual hierarchy. It just means who the women want to have sex with, who they don't. And everything from the extreme select to the extreme non-select is just a variation. How much would a woman have sex with you? What would you have to do? And stuff. And shoot, the biggest single factor for attracting women sexually is the body, hence body game. It turns them on. And if you turn a woman on, that's when when a woman gets the ASP Holy Ghost, shout out cousin T-Tall, that's when you really see something. And I wish I could, and that's another wish, even if not the shadow world, just a man experience how a woman is when she is sexually aroused by a man. Just how they look, how they behave, their nipples like real hard showing through their blouse or something, or t-shirt, them tapping their legs and stuff. They see you and they get that little switch. Something. How they smiling, how they staring, their mouth open slightly. I was like, man, yeah. If a guy just experienced that, then he'll see. And shit. Then he'll see. And it changed his whole perspective. And stuff. But, if you're going to be real with it, only a few will make that leap. And then, even, like I said, even some of the guys I've worked with, a lot of them were just latent select anyway. They ain't know their power. And you know what, honestly, might have to just stick with that. Just say, you know what, let me just stick with the latents. Everybody else just say, you know what, do what you feel like you need to do. If you feel like all you can do is trick, hey, hoes need love too. Oh, hey, what's up? Man. What a waste. I can't even get into it. But, So anyway, though, that's all I got for today, yo. It's something. It's something. You know? And might have to just be that way. I'll just say this, though. If you feel you select, if you feel it, in fact, you shouldn't even really feel it. You should just know it. You know if a woman handing you some pussy. Seriously, that's the biggest way. If they handing you the pussy. And that's some little thing, oh, she looking at you or something. You know, a woman blatantly tell you, oh, yeah, I want to come over. Or say you want to come over. Start, like, talking sex around you. Shit. Call you up, say they want to take your pants down. Please. You know? Or even if you doing the stuff, saying that if you say to the woman, hey, just come on over. And she already know what she coming for. Shit. Yeah. That's when you know. But, like I said earlier, though, like, if I'm talking with somebody, I can, all I have to do is just listen to them talk. There's some key words, key phrases, key actions. And I'll say, yeah, they the real thing. Everybody else, some other people are saying, and I'll just say, okay. I'll just let them go. I'll let them go. And I especially know if I'm in some place, I watch how the women respond to them. But there's one little trick, and it's hard to explain. It's a certain stance, certain mood. Like, especially some men who've just been in a lot of women. Have it every single time. Have it every single time. Even putting them in a room full of women. All I have to do is sit back and watch their reaction. And then I say, okay, select, non-select, select. Over in the corner eating buffalo wings. Oh, shit. Hope you got something to share. Select. Seriously, it's one simple fucking thing. Oh, man. Yeah, man, I can keep this going, man. I can keep this going. I know some people will say, hey, Ron, why don't you do lives? Don't feel like it, man. I do most of my stuff in the morning, man. Shit. Don't feel like it. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Now, that's all I got for today. I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.